Hey guys, this is Bethany. I'll wait a second just to see who's coming on. Thank you for coming and joining us tonight. I had to get my water. So I just ran downstairs and the kids are sleeping, so got them down. I'm alone tonight, so always kind of a crazy night when you're solo parenting. If you're on, go ahead and say hey, so I know I'm in the right spot. Hopefully this is the event. But yeah, we're just going to talk a little bit about coaching and just what it is and who we are and why we do it and why we love it and why we want you to join us. I'll just wait a couple minutes to see who's coming on and then I'll start. But like I said, I'm hoping I'm in the right spot. So if you hop on, go ahead and tell me. It is the right time, right? 9 o'clock, our time, Eastern. Oh, I just got it dark. I don't know why it went dark. Oh, somebody's on. Who's on? Am I right? In the right spot? If you're just coming on, my name is Bethany, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey as a coach and then kind of give you the start up of who we are and what we do. I guess I'll get started. So I don't know if somebody's on. If they are, you could say, hey, so I know I'm in the right spot. You're at the event, the Coach Mom Boss event. Again, you don't have to be a mom, but many of us are. So I guess I'll start. I'm Bethany, like I said, and I am from Powell, Ohio, which is just outside Columbus. And I'm a mom of 2 boys. Declan is 5 and Rylan is 3. And this summer, it'll be my 3rd anniversary as a coach. So the first year I did it, I was a teacher as well. So I was a teacher and coached that first year. So I kind of was just starting my business. And then the last 2 years, I've done it primarily and decided to stay home and do this full time because I loved the freedom and flexibility it was giving me and my family. So just decided to go for it. And I think that's one of the cool things about this business is you have options. So we're going to talk about that too. But I decided, and my husband and I, we talked about it, and I just said, I'm so passionate about helping other people that I really want to make this, my thing and help other women grow businesses and get healthy and lose weight or whatever they wanted to do. But so people come to me now and I try to inspire and motivate and keep them, on a healthy path. And then in the process, I'm actually healthier too, because as a leader, I feel like, I'm better at my workouts. I'm eating better. I'm surrounding myself with these awesome, amazing women. So my journey is 3 years in the making. And when I first started, I was just had my second son. So I was, kind of overwhelmed with two boys, a 2 and a 0-year-old newborn. And I was just like, I needed something. And my friend Jess, who's also going to be talking to you today, invited me to a challenge group. And maybe you've done a challenge group. And I instantly fell in love. Like I got great results. I lost 10 pounds in 3 weeks. And I was meeting these people who were just so inspiring to me. And I thought, gosh, I want to keep doing this. I want to be around these people. And so I did another group. And then I don't know if I did one more, but in July of 15, I said, oh my gosh, I totally love this. I need to be doing this, helping others because I've had such a great success that why not? What do I have to lose by sharing, And so I kind of put my story out there and shared, and lo and behold, a lot of people were interested. And so I did my first challenge group in August. And the rest is history. I've been doing groups since then. So, and my motivation to start was just to lose the baby weight. And then since then, it's just been so much more. I've gained strength and friends and confidence and energy and just, gosh, the list goes on, and it's just been the best gift. Not only being a challenger, but then to turn it around and be a coach and to be able to gift that to other people. It's just been amazing. And I didn't even know that I needed it, but I asked for it for Mother's Day. I remember, and I said, I got to do this, Rick, to my husband. And he said, if you're all in, let's do it. So I'm so glad I said yes to my original challenge, and then so glad I said yes to coaching too. And just, I haven't been afraid. I just went for it. So I've lost, at my lowest, I think I was over 40 pounds. So quite the journey, and, getting muscles and helping other people become strong and confident too has been great. So, and you might be in a group, so you probably know the great feeling it is. And that's just kind of what we do as coaches is we inspire and we motivate, and you have that. If you've been a challenger, you kind of know what we do, and you try to stay positive and just answer questions. And, if I don't know something, I look it up. I guess I'll tell you a little bit about Beachbody, and we are just a company of helping people. The model is that the products are there and awesome, and they already do all the advertising for it. And then people come to you because we all know if we order a program that we're not probably likely to stick to it unless we have some accountability. So that's where we come in with the accountability groups that we organize, and we do them on mostly Facebook, but people come from all over. Like I get customers from Instagram, from Facebook. I don't know about Pinterest yet, but you just kind of play around with some social media, friends and family, and we'll help you get a list of all that. But yeah, so Beachbody is just about helping people, and the model of coaches has kind of been the thing to get people to, like I said, stick to it for one, and then just set up this community of people who are supporting others. I don't know, like I said, if you've been in a group, you probably know the feeling you get from being in these groups, and it's just so inspiring, and then people are getting results and everything. And like I said, the programs are already great. So they're all there, and then they give you the support for being a coach. So the best thing about our coaching, you don't have any quotas. You don't have to have any inventory. You basically, people order from your website, and then you're connected as a coach, and then you help them. So you are, obviously their support system, and then they're connected to you, and you get them in a group and support them. So it's just a really, really nice setup, and perfect for people who want to work from home potentially, or do it as a side business. So many people do it when they work, and then they add it in. And some people just honestly do it for the discount. And if you start there, that's great. I kind of started there. I didn't know that I was going to get the reaction I did when I shared my transformation, and people were like excited. I was like, okay, I'm going to actually go for this. So, you could start with a discount, and you can change to a hobby coach and go into a business builder. And those are kind of the three types of coaches we have. So it's very flexible. So coaching, you do have what's called teams. And so you're never alone. So that's the best thing. Like I told you, Jess is my coach. So she has a team called Team on the Run. And then I've actually decided to start building a team a couple years ago when I first started. And so I've been building mine, and it's Sparkle Squad. And so that's my business. And then my people can build it, if they decide to add team members, and that's an option. You don't have to, but it's just another way of making income. You can add a team too. So there's teams helping you start. So you don't have to ever do a challenge group alone. You can just start, and you have that support, which is awesome. So what do coaches do? I think I already said we do a lot of challenge groups. So we go online, and I typically do 2 a month, sometimes 3. So I do a fitness program group, and that's people doing 21-day fix, 80-day obsession, the list goes on. And then the other one is I typically do a free group, and that runs a week, and that's just to get people kind of interested and to see what we do and what we're about, and then they can go into the challenge, then they can go into the challenge group to convert if that's something they want to do. We drink our Shakeology, and if you haven't started drinking that, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I like to have it after my workout or at night after like dinner. Some people have it for breakfast, so it's so good for you, and oh my gosh, tastes so good too. I love that there's so many options with this business. You really can mold it in to fit your life. Yes. So there's not like a one size fits all with this business. Some people, like I said, work. Some choose to stay home. I'm now a stay-at-home mom, but work from home because I need something that, you know, fulfills me. And also I feel great that I can give back. What else do we eat? So we drink our shakes, we work out. Yeah, we do our workout. So we are kind of always committed to a program. Right now I'm doing 80-day obsession. And so that to me is awesome that like I'm staying in my best physical, you know, shape, as well as helping others. We read. So if you're a reader, or even if you aren't, I never had a chance to sit down and actually read, but now I get to do, you know, my listening in the car. We have a van, and so I just put a movie on for the kids in the back, and then I turn it on in the front when I'm driving. So I'm always kind of multitasking with that, but I love that I'm, you know, constantly have positive messages coming to me, and I'm learning as I go. I've even done it in the laundry room, listening before I go to bed. But by the time, let's be real, when I get to bed, I just want to go to bed. So, so you get to read, and then, yeah, just post your story, your life. So it's nothing like, you know, my inspiration for posting is always, you know, what's happening in my life right now. You know, a lot of it's my kids, what's happening, sports. Sometimes it's, you know, I'll share my workout or my struggles, and people really connect when they see your life, you know. And so it's nothing, I don't think there's anything that I'm, you know, portraying that's different than what's me. And so that's the best thing about it, is you posting on social media, and you can pick where you start, and you can start slow on that, and you just post about your life. And we have kind of some tips on what works on connecting with other people. But if you are a social person, even if you aren't, we will train you on how to make those connections and build your business. So there's tons of training. There's probably more training than I can even get to in a day, to be honest. But I love that it's always there for me. So if I have 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there on my phone, I do a ton of work on my phone. I can do that, and I'm not, you know, strapped to my desk here and at a computer. I can be out at a park with my kids and still watch them, but I can, you know, get back to a challenger real quick, or I can do a quick post. Like I did today, I had my water bottle with me at the park, and I just quickly, you know, quick inspiration. Hey, drinking my water, still with my kids, you know, making it work. So that's the best thing about it. An amount of time, that's so flexible. So if you are, like I said, have a job or have super busy schedule, you can fit it in the way you want. I would say I do probably 2 to 3 hours a day, probably average. But some days it's maybe 3 or 4, you know, and then some days it's just an hour if I have things planned with my family. So it's super flexible. Oh, we went on vacation in March, end of March. I didn't work very much because we were on vacation and I wanted to spend time. I still posted, I still, you know, did my workouts and drank my Shakeology, traveled with it. But I didn't have to like feel like I was, you know, working. You know, it just felt like I was still posting and living my life, and it's just been, it's part of me now. Yes, Jess will train you and help you build social media. There's tons of personal development, yes, and we have recommendations of books and podcasts, and like I said, Audible is what I listen to. So I would say I would average about part-time hours, but eventually it'll be a full-time, you know, full-time salary is, you know, the goal. And of course, it's a business, so you build it the way you want to. Okay, my husband was just calling in. But anyways, you build it. So what I find is those who work the, you know, hardest, obviously are going to pay off and build their teams and stuff. So it's really what you put in, you'll get out of. And then my life's just positively changed. I think Jess, you know, she knows this, but I'm so blessed that she asked me. I said no to her first challenge group after having Declan, and I'm so glad she came back and said, Bethany, will you do this? Because, you know, I think it's great, and I've lost weight, and I think, you know, you just had a baby, you know, and I just related to her story. So I'm so blessed that she asked me again, and that, you know, I've just had the have the best relationships with these women. We are so connected on such a deep level because we have similar interests, similar goals. We want to stay healthy and be good role models to our families. We're not afraid to just be ourselves, and that's that's what I've come to learn is the more I am myself, the more people I attract, and people want to, do this and be the best they can be. So if you're thinking about coaching, just know the benefits far, far, far outweigh any fears that you have. It's kind of a no-brainer. Like I have to say, if I one regret, it's that I didn't do it any sooner. I wish I would have signed up. I'm glad I did a challenge, but I almost wish I would have signed up right away as a coach because it's just been such a gift. So hopefully that helps, and you guys feel free to drop any questions or anything else you want to say below, and we'll get to you as soon as we can. And if you didn't get a chance to watch this live, I hope that watching it later, that you caught all the beginning parts too. So, and Jess is going to go next and continue the conversation of how we earn and the cost to you up front. So, have a great night, guys. Bye.